What is up, everybody? Today we're gonna do a little bit of a car talk now because we actually have a proper tripod that we can drive with. So we are gonna basically just talk about what's going on in the workout, what the plans are afterwards, and so forth. So what we're going to do today, we're gonna do upper day. Today is upper B because it is Thursday, which means it is the second day of the week that we are hitting upper. So that means we're doing a B day, pretty self-explanatory. But what we will be doing is I've noticed that my weak points are usually shoulders, but obviously that just will grow over time. And I'm actually cutting right now, so that is gonna make my shoulders just gonna look that much smaller until I'm really lean, because then they'll start to pop because everything's looking lean along with it. And lower lats as well. I feel my lower lats are a little underdeveloped and could use some work. So we are going to probably prioritize, I want to say, shoulders today. We'll probably do some cable lateral raises and then go into some, I'm not sure yet if we're going to do front delt raises or rear delt flies. We're still a little iffy on that. Usually I train one. Hey guys, sorry, for whatever reason the footage decided to cut out, but basically, like I said, not sure if I'm going to do a front delt raise or a rear delt fly. I've been alternating on those for my upper days, but I guess we'll just see when we get in there. So this upper day should be really fun. I actually ate my food on time around my workout window, so it's actually going to boost my energy. I took a scoop of salt, no salt before I came here. TNF method, by the way. Or he's the one that put me onto it, at least. It's a really good method. Just get those electrolytes in, help you feel hydrated and not get exertion headaches when you're in the gym. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, guys, we got 2 sets of lateral raises here. Also, something I wanted to mention as well is before you come to the gym, you got to make sure you're really hydrated. Hydration is a key part of your performance. And if you're dehydrated, you won't perform as well as you can. So make sure you're staying really hydrated. But without further ado, we're gonna do 40 pounds. I've just been really focusing on my form for these because that's really been helping me feel my shoulders more, taking out the traps. So we're gonna have to get this. One more. All right, that's gonna be it for that set. Obviously, gotta do it on the other side, but that's 7 reps. That's an improvement from last workout. We got 6, and the form was still maintained. We didn't really cheat too much in swing, so I'm happy with that set. Let's get the other side now. All right, good set. Got one more here, and then we are moving on to some rear delt flies. So this is good. Time for some rear delt flies. Oh, we're at 130 now. We're getting some pretty heavyweight. I do the single arm too, so you know it's pretty challenging, but should be a good set. See how it goes. Come on. Control. All right, that's it. 6. My new range for reps has been 4 to 8, so it fits within the rep range. I'm happy with that. We're about halfway through a rep range. Definitely making good progress on rear delts. I know some people are like, oh, you hit your rear delts when you train back, yada, yada, yada. But I personally think there's nothing wrong with having a little quote unquote safety net, just training them on top of that, just to really make sure they're developed. Because I think it's decently hard to have overdeveloped rear delts. We're back over here. We're gonna do some incline cable flies, just hit some of the upper chest. I figured I'd also mention that we're gonna be skipping back today. I have a spot in the middle of my right back that's really sore, and I figured I probably shouldn't train that. It's best to just skip over that today. So we'll do some chest and then try some biceps and get out of here. Maybe some reverse cuff work for the brachio, but besides that, let's get to it. We're getting up into this big boy weight. We're doing 100 pounds for the incline fly. So let's do this. All right, we're done. A little bit on the lower side of the reps, and I feel like form was starting to falter a little bit. But besides that good set, might have moved the bench a little bit over. I feel like I was a little too close, so I couldn't get quite the feeling on the upper chest. But no, after this, we're gonna move on to 2 sets of single arm machine fly. We're on to some single arm chest fly. We're up to some really heavy weight on these. I'm up to about, I wanna say 210. That's what this says, gonna be 205 actually. No, 210, we'll just go 210. But yeah, this should feel good. I'm just gonna really focus on controlling the reps, making sure they look good. So let's get it. Really pushed myself on that last one. That fatigued the heck out of me. But that was a really good set. We got 6, so we're halfway through our rep goal, rep range. So do the other side. And then next exercise, we'll probably start with triceps and we'll do a single arm push down. All right guys, we're on to some single arm tricep push downs. I just really like this movement because I think whenever I do it with both arms, I just start getting wobbly, and that can impact my performance for obviously tricep growth. So we're gonna stick with single arm. We're at 100 pounds. Last time I got it for 7-ish, so let's see if I can get for 8. We're matching. We're matching. He doesn't hear me. Let's do this. Ooh. Flip it around. Ooh, yeah. Come on. Nope, that's good. 4, okay. So he definitely dropped weight, or dropped reps. So I'm assuming that means, because we're in a deficit right now, it's just a result of that, but you never know. So maybe this is just a fluke set, but 4 reps. We'll do one more set here and then we're on to incline jam. Jam press time. So previously we hit 100, which is, I just didn't feel like putting a 45 and 5, so I just left 2 25s on each side. We're gonna try and get 7. Last workout we got 6, but you know, with the strength decrease from my last tricep exercise, I'm not sure if we'll hit that goal. We'll just have to see. Let's get the set. Gotta keep them up guarded. We're good. Whew. Whew. Flip out here. Okay, so if you guys wonder why I use a mouth guard when I work out, it's simply because of the fact that I tend to clench my teeth a lot, number 1, when I'm working out, so this helps with that. That way I don't, you know, crack a molar. But number 2 as well, there's this little thing that's been, had a few studies done about. It's called irradiation. It's basically when you clench other muscle groups, the muscle you're training gets like the tiniest strength boost. But you know, I'm a science-based trainer, so in all honesty, if I can get that slight strength boost, I'm gonna take it and run with it, you know. Any percent better gains, even if it's 0.1%, is better than no extra. So that's why I use that. Got 1 exercise left. We got, I wanna say preacher curl, and then we are done. All right, so I decided to switch it up from a preacher curl. We're gonna do this, I call it the dev lifts curl, because this is who I first saw do it. But it's just a standing single arm bicep curl supported by a cable stack. But I feel it's a really good exercise personally. So that's what we're gonna do. We got 40 pounds, gonna really go heavy on the biceps because we really want them to grow this right now. So let's do this. You guys are volume up. Slow and controlled. One more. I should get one more. That's it. Whew. Good set though. At the start of the rep range, which is what we like to work with because it means we have a lot of room to grow. So that was a good set. Got one more here and that's time for posing. So, we're looking pretty good. About, let's see here. Huh? 2, 6, 8 weeks into the cut. You know, really starting to see the veins pop and everything. So, really happy about that. Muscles are starting to show better, although that could just be because, you know, I shaved my body and that brings out the definition more. So I guess we'll just have to keep seeing how progress goes. Hopefully we don't keep plateauing. That would suck, but you know, that's gonna be a part of the cut at some point. Rather it be sooner than later. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.